rekt as a word, logo, or slogan, whatever it is like extremely brandable. Like, I'm wearing this hat and I'm biased, but I think it kind of looks cool. Like, it's kind of cool to have rekt on like a t-shirt or hoodie or whatever. I think the drinks idea is a really cool idea as well, because like the rekt guy's drinking a drink, but I think there's a gap in the market for seltzers that actually look cool in your hand to drink at events or parties, whatever it is. If somebody doesn't drink alcohol, like the non-alcoholic beverages sector is a huge sector that's rising. But I think like we're in this position where, if I started from scratch, I was like, let me go out there and make a drink, let me go out there and make clothing. It's really hard to do because there's so many things out there. But what Web3 allows you to do is like build a brand really quickly and build a community really quickly. And then from that, you can pivot to like doing just in real life stuff, but you already have a foundation to do it. So like when we do like the rekt drinks, for example, we can just start stocking it at different NFT events or crypto events or our own events. And we're able to do that because we have like this existing brand in this space. And I think all those things are really powerful. Like someone asked a question the other day and they were like, how does this benefit rektguy? And I said, my response was, I don't know. It's just a drink. And that's literally what it is. Like, we're not trying to be like, oh, buy this drink and scan this QR code and enter this number and then it will connect with your rektguy. Because like that makes no fucking sense, right? Like we're not just gonna do things in a Web3 way where it makes zero sense. But I think, for example, if rekt drinks ends up being a huge thing and every single can has a rektguy on it, people are like, well, wow, that became really big. Like, what was the original inspiration for it? It was rektguys. Like that kind of has a bit more of like like a cultural kind of value, right? So in my head, it's like, well, if we can make rekt as a brand pretty big in whichever path we go, and I don't think it has to stop at drinks. I think clothing can be a big thing, but we need to like figure out the right way to do it. But the RLD merch and stuff I think came out really, really good, and people like that a lot. So I think we can just have this different stuff where like this is just kind of like this lifestyle brand kind of thing where you can, there are drinks, you can like have clothing. We have events. We do consistent events throughout the year as well. The brand just grows and it builds, and we've been doing it and growing it through a difficult market. So I have to think, I do believe if we do more of the same and keep growing these things in a strong market, it will be a much more powerful brand, it'll be a bigger brand. And I think inadvertently that does stream value to rektguy without us having to specifically, mechanically link it or promise anything or say, we're not out there saying, I'm not out there saying rektguys are gonna, you want to go out buy rektguys so we're gonna turn this thing into a whole brand. Like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we're making a drinks brand. But I think if we are successful at those things, you have to think that people start to understand a bit more about where all this whole journey started and what the meaning behind rektguys are, and this is the whole thing that started this whole movement, and that's the way I see it.